Hey there, this is Ken coming from my office in my house on my webcam, and I wanted to share some news with you, some information I think is really important. Please forgive me if it seems a little bit formal, but it is important and I wanted to make sure to share it out with you. Uh, right now I'm the director at the nonprofit organization BlackBox Foundation in Casa Grande, Arizona. And for over 7 years, I have been contributing to the performing arts scene in my community. There have been countless times that I've seen selfless acts of volunteerism, talented local residents performing in dozens of quality shows right here in my town. Those moments have cemented my belief that there is a place for creative performing arts in Casa Grande and the greater Pinal County area. We'll just keep going. The culmination of all those efforts, not just by me, by many advocates and artists of the arts, led me to personally fund the launching of Black Box Theater in 2010 with J.J. Fryermuth and later Stacy Seaman. I think I got that right. Through partnership with many friends and fellow artists who devoted their time, money, sweat, and no kidding, even tears. Many wonderful shows were created. And of course, we couldn't have done it without our regular and not so regular guests who made it a priority to choose local entertainment rather than driving out of town. Unfortunately, the demands of maintaining a commercial retail lease year-round for our community theater proved to be too much. Our hope was to hold off long enough to launch Black Box Foundation as a nonprofit. Well, that didn't happen. And we did have to close our doors in October 2012. But that doesn't take away from all the success we had for nearly 2 years of Black Box Theater. With the right partnerships and support from the community, we can sustain a year-round theater. Now with the launch of BlackBox Foundation, the years of work before, producing shows locally, going all the way back from Murder in Paradise at the Murder Mystery Dinner Theater, Greater Tuna, It's a Wonderful Life live radio show, Beyond Karaoke, and much more at the Paramount Theater, and then moving on to our record-breaking sold-out shows of Nonsense, directed by Stacy Seaman, at Pence Center for the Arts at CAC, plus the 20-something stage productions launched at Black Box Theater. Excuse me. We are ready to move past the developing stages and into the sustaining performing arts our community deserves. Now, I really hope this is coming through. I know this isn't polished and it's not a great quality speech, but I wanted to get this message out because really there are a lot of studies that show that cultivating the arts and culture in rural towns, which is where we are really, and in our whole county really, can revitalize a sense of community. Okay, it can engage our youth, which I know is a big concern. It can energize our mature residents, and you know what? It can ignite economic growth. So, what do we do next? Well, on Saturday, April 13th, Black Box Foundation, with the cooperation of Casa Grande Main Street, we will be holding a spaghetti dinner with a comedy show by Exit 185 Improv. It'll be in the alley at Main Street, historic downtown Casa Grande. The funds raised will take us closer to the $1,500 approximately needed to complete our nonprofit tax-exempt 501c3 application. And once that's approved, this tax exemption status will allow residents and businesses to contribute and will also permit us to apply for grants to support our programming. Now, if you have ever enjoyed a local show, maybe one of our shows or others, maybe you came from a thriving performing arts community and you want to see it grow here, or simply you believe in the validity of performing arts being an important part of a growing and vital community, then please click on the link below, provided down below somewhere, to our event. Thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you again soon.